Hey guys, so in today's video, we are going to World Market. I don't get by there too often. It's actually across town from my house, and I tend to stay in my bubble. So I had to run some errands over on that side of town, so I thought I would check it out. I believe they have started putting out their Christmas decor, so I wanted to see what they have. I haven't bought too much from them in the past. I guess my biggest purchase is I did buy my dining room table and chairs from them many years ago, but I found a couple odd and end things from there that are, just unique and I couldn't find anywhere else. So I thought I'd check out this year's Christmas selection and take you along with me and see what they have. So stay tuned for the end. I'll show a little haul and so let's get shopping. So the first thing I noticed when I walked in was this dove. I thought it was so pretty. I love the gold on here. It's got a very rustic look to it. And I thought this would be great to add to a wreath. Even if you already have a wreath and you just want to add a touch of Christmas, I thought that would be great. But speaking of wreaths, they had a ton to choose from. They had like this one that was just a simple green wreath with different types of greenery mixed in that you could, jazz up yourself, all the way up to fully decorated to mini wreaths. I mean, just a ton of different wreaths. Some of them matched, they had garlands to match some of the wreaths, but I would certainly say not all. But like this wreath would be great just to leave out all winter long. It doesn't scream Christmas to me. So if you're looking for something that you can use for Christmas and then leave out through the winter, I think this would be a great option. This wreath here that I'm about to show you was probably my favorite. I don't know why. I just like that it's not full of greenery. You can see, the twigs and it just kind of, I don't know, look kind of like something you would see in a fairy tale, I guess. But yeah, just tons of wreaths. So I'll play some music and let you see all the wreaths. So next up here we have the garlands, and again they had several to choose from. Some of them were fully decorated, some of them were just simple greenery. They had, little thin ones that you could add to other garlands, just a wide variety to choose from. Some of them you could leave out again for just, all through winter. They had one that was a smaller, thinner one that's actually going to come up here on the video soon that I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting. It was a great price, and I think it would be really pretty to add in with another garland, and I may have to go back and pick that up. Now that I'm watching this video back, I'm influencing myself here. So, but like this garland, for example, would be great to just leave up all winter long. So I think it's really pretty, especially if you like that flocked style. I do have one tree, it's a pencil tree that's flocked. It is messy, but I do like the look of it. So this is that garland that I was just referring to. I think it's so pretty. I like the little dusting of, glitter or shimmer on the leaves with a touch of pine cones and the red berries. And for $14.99, I think it's a great price. So I may have to go back and pick that one up. So these little potted trees were really cute, and they're a great price. I think they were like $5 a piece. I feel like this is a really easy way to add a little something to a shelf or in the corner, and they were pretty lightweight, so it could definitely go on floating shelves. And if you didn't like the white pot, you could certainly put it down, put it in another vessel or vase. But just a little simple way to add a pop of Christmas to any corner. So I didn't show a lot of the stems. They had several to choose from, but I wanted to show two in particular that I personally had not seen before that I thought were great, and this is one of them. So this is a Norfolk pine stem, but what set it apart for me was that it already came pre-lit. And so they had this style, and then they had another style which is coming up. And I thought for the price that was really good considering they were already pre-lit. So this is the other style that they had. And spoiler alert, you'll see this in the haul, but I did purchase 3 of these. I just like that they already came pre-lit. That just saves me some time, an extra step of having to add in lights. So this candle holder I thought was really pretty, and again, you could really leave this out year round, but certainly into the winter season. And they just had tons of votive holders and taper candle holders. I mean, just tons of things that candle holders to pick from. And I really like the colors of these red and green. It's a deeper red and kind of a softer green. And I thought these silver and gold ones were cute too. I typically am definitely more of a traditional Christmas green and red kind of girl. But I do like to add touches of the metallics. And I also like that they were different styles. So you could, mix and match those, and certainly I think that would be gorgeous to put down, the center of a table for a tablescape or something like that. Speaking of candles, so they have these, and I'm sure a lot of you recognize, this type of candle. They've certainly been popular in years past. Pottery Barn has them, and at a much more expensive price. So I was glad to find those, and I do like that each one has a different scent. So if you don't, you never know, you might not like the scent. So it was nice that they had something for everybody. And I like the varying sizes too. So one thing I think that World Market does really well, any time of year really, but especially during the holidays, is they have really fun and festive like kitchen items and dining items and things like that. And I thought these aprons were really cute. I personally don't wear an apron. Maybe I should, I don't know, but I know several people do, especially for Christmas baking and things like that. And I thought these two were really cute, and I love nutcrackers and toy soldiers and things like that. I probably got really into that last year, so now whenever I see any of these items, they of course immediately catch my eye and I want to share them. But yeah, I just thought they were so cute, and this little towel coordinates with that apron. And they were still putting items out when I was there. I'm sure there's a lot more to come. Don't know if there's going to be like a whole collection possibly with that colorway, the blue with the nutcrackers. But yeah, I thought the kitchen items that they had were really cute. These kitchen towels are great too. I love, again, that traditional red and green. I like these a lot. They had another style, which I'll show you here coming up. These, which I thought were cute as well, but I don't know, I like the other pattern better, but that's just me. Set was like an entire collection, and I think they were still putting stuff out, but they had these little plates that were like appetizer plates, maybe a dessert plate, I guess, and then they had this platter that coordinates with it, and it was a whole little pink collection. And I know that pink decor at Christmas is very popular, well, really any holidays, so I wanted to share this with you. And I thought the Santa faces on this collection were so festive, so jolly. I just love that look. So they had several different items, and I think probably more to come. They just didn't have it all out, but I was able to get photos or videos of what they had available the day that I was there. So if you're in the need for any, specialty ornaments or themed ornaments or anything like that, World Market has a ton. So I just did a quick overview of what they had. They actually had another entire aisle, but I couldn't get down that aisle because they had boxes and stuff. They were still unpacking and stocking the shelves, but just tons and tons of ornaments. So if you're looking for any specific color or anything, I would certainly check them out. I did show an up close of these because they caught my eye. I thought they were so pretty. Surprisingly though, they were quite heavy. so solid glass. So definitely need like a heavy branch or something like that to hang those on. I thought these trees were really pretty. So they kind of look like bottle brush trees, but they're more stiff, I guess, maybe because of the coating they have on them. I'm not sure, but they had varying sizes and varying shades of green. And again, thought they were a good price, and they were really lightweight, so they'd be perfect for a floating shelf or something like that if you wanted to add a little something. But you could get several of these and make like a little forest or something like that. Add some fairy lights to those, they'd be great. So this little snowflake I wanted to show because I thought it would be really pretty to add to a wreath, and because it's a snowflake, it doesn't necessarily scream Christmas, so you could leave it out all winter long. So this is a great option. And can we talk about these? I don't know why, but I am obsessed with these like paper decor, you know, like the honeycomb, the ones that you can fold and pack away easily. I don't know if you can fold these, but they have that look to them. And I love the little touches of gold around the edges. So they had the style, the little balls, and then the other ones were like trees. And these candles I think they're great for, you know, to pop into, like if you're making a gift basket for someone, or as a stocking stuffer, or I don't know, if you buy for your coworkers or something but you don't want to spend a lot, you know, these are a great option. And they were only $4 a piece, and they had different scents and stuff to choose from, so I thought they were really great. These next few items are all metal items, so you could use these probably, I would say outside, but probably under like a covered area, because they may, you know, rust or something like that if they get wet. But you can, again, add these to wreaths or anything like that. So World Market did have a ton of candles to choose from if you just wanted pillar candles or tea lights or anything like that, taper candles. But I wanted to kind of show you these in particular because I just thought the jars were so pretty. I don't know, the artwork on these were really great to me, and they're $12.99. I mean, you can't beat that. But these in particular stood out to me. I think it's that classic Christmas look, and then to have that gold edging around the rim. Perfect. I don't know, these are so pretty to me, and I may have to go back and pick one of these up too. Alright guys, so we're back here at the house, and let me show you what I picked up. I just bought a few things, not too much, but some great finds, I feel. So let me show you. The first item I picked up was one of these small brass bells, and these are such a great Pottery Barn dupe, and each one has a different scent. So this is white pine and birch 2-wick candle, and the price tag fell off, but I believe it was $14.99. Gosh, gosh, it smells so good. It smells so good. So I picked up one of these, the small ones. And then I also picked up one of the medium-sized bells. And I love just this rustic look it has. And this one is in the scent Orange Spice. And this one was $19.99. You can see there. So again, great dupe for Pottery Barn at a more affordable price. So I highly suggest getting these. As you saw in the video, there was a third one that was larger, and I don't remember, maybe $29.99. I was tempted to get that one as well, but I just stuck with the two smaller ones, so I was glad to find those. I also purchased, and I didn't show a lot of the stems. They had some great stems, but I feel like for the price, you get a better deal at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something like that. But I did purchase 3 of these. They're kind of that real touch. They have little pine cones on it. And the reason I purchased these was because they have lights. So it has a little battery pack here. And let me turn it on for you. You can see that. They're so pretty. So I like that these already came with the lights, and there is an on, off, and timer function. And these take 3 AA batteries. So I purchased 3 of these, and these were, let me get the tag here, $9.99 a piece. So I thought that was pretty fair that because these came pre-lit. So I purchased 3 of these. And with those stems, they're pretty long, so and they weren't easy to bend, so I feel like you're gonna need a taller vase or jug or vessel to put them in. I did try to bend them in the store just to see, and I guess because of the wire, they were pretty stiff, so I don't think you'll be able to bend them. I don't know if you can cut them either, again, because of the wiring, but if you get a taller vessel like I purchased, it'll work fine. They also had Norfolk pine stems that were pre-lit. Now those were $14.99. I didn't buy any of those because I have several of the Norfolk pine stems from Hobby Lobby, but they were pretty, again, that real touch. So if you're going for that look and you'd like some lights, you know, on that type of stem, I highly suggest you pick those up as well. So again, had a lot of great stems. I just feel like for the price, I could get more bang for my buck at, you know, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, any of those kinds of stores. But for the ones that came with the lights already attached, I thought they were a fair price. So yeah. And then lastly, this is not a Christmas item, but I wanted to share it with you. I purchased this. So pretty. So it does have the one little handle here and that two-tone. As you can see, it's just such a pretty color jug. And I actually just spotted this. It was on an end cap down on the bottom shelf on a clearance aisle. So originally it was $79.99 and I purchased it for $39.99. So yeah, this is a great piece to have for everyday decor. I actually styled those stems inside of this when I was in the store, and it looked really good. So I think I might do that for Christmas, maybe add a few like red berry stems or something just to give it a little pop of color. But let me show you. The pine cones with this color, they look so good together. So that was all that I purchased at World Market. But again, they had some of the cutest stuff. If you need ornaments, I mean, tons and tons of ornaments. But I was so excited to find those bells. I love the look of them, but I didn't want to pay those Pottery Barn prices, so I was glad to find those. They were getting low at my store. I think I got the last small bell. They had a few of the medium size and I think only like 2 of the large size. So if you want to get those, I suggest that you run, don't walk. I tried to pull them up online, but I could not find them online. So maybe they'll be added at a later time or something like that. But again, highly suggest, big thumbs up. And yeah, so that's all I got. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and hit that notification bell. Please leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts and stay tuned for more videos. Bye guys.